Oh, you thought Prince Harry was the royal rebel? Not so fast. Let's talk about Unity Mitford, aristocrat, attention seeker, and the British socialite who made fangirling fascism her whole personality. Yes, really. Unity Valkyrie Mitford. Yep, Valkyrie. Because her parents were that extra. She was born into the Mitfords, a family so posh they made Downton Abbey look like a starter home. She was the fifth of 7 siblings, and easily the weirdest flex. And get this, she was literally conceived in a Canadian town called Swastika. The universe had jokes. Now, growing up Mitford was no tea party. You had the witty Nancy, the elegant Diana, the practical Pamela, the wild communist Jessica, and then came Unity, the attention-starved Wednesday Addams of the bunch. How do you stand out in that lineup? Easy. You become a Nazi. But she didn't start there. First, she drew a literal chalk line down the bedroom she shared with her sister Jessica. Jessica's side covered in hammers and sickles, Lenin posters, full-on communist Barbie. Unity's side? Swastikas, Hitler portraits, blonde supremacy, basically Cold War, slumber party edition. Casual dinner table chats must have been a vibe. But Unity wasn't just a fan. While Diana ditched her husband to shack up with Oswald Mosley, aka Britain's fascist-in-chief, Unity went international stalker. In 1933, she and Diana joined the fascist fan club in London, but Unity had bigger plans. Get to Hitler. And she did. Oh, she really did. She moved to Munich, parked herself daily at his favorite restaurant like a groupie on a mission, and played the long game. After months of pastry-fueled stalking, Hitler finally noticed her, and boom, he invited her to his table. They talked for 30 minutes. She was hooked. Hitler was intrigued. Superstitious and narcissistic, he saw her as a sign. An English girl with Wagner connections and a Valkyrie name? Fate. And Unity? She basically wrote in her diary that she could die happy now. Yikes. Soon, she was in the inner circle. Rally invites? Check. Private box at the Olympics? Check. Party Mercedes rides? Obviously. He even gave her a gold swastika brooch. Romantic, in a murderous dictator sort of way. Meanwhile, Eva Braun, his long-suffering almost girlfriend, last-minute wife, was livid. Unity wasn't just a side piece. She was competition. Hitler used her to make Eva jealous, and Unity ate it up. And Unity wasn't just fangirling. She was loud about it. She once wrote to the Nazi tabloid, "The English have no notion of the Jewish danger. We think with joy of the day when we will be able to say England for the English. Out with the Jews. Heil Hitler. P.S. Please publish my name in full. I want everyone to know I am a Jew hater." Yep, she signed it like it was a yearbook. That letter caused a scandal in Britain, but Hitler gave her a standing ovation and reportedly gifted her an apartment seized from a Jewish family. While they cried in the kitchen, Unity was moving in. Let that sink in. MI5 called her more Nazi than the Nazis. And somehow, she thought she was helping Britain. And then came 1939. War broke out. Hitler told Unity and Diana, now married to Mosley, to go home. Diana left. Unity stayed. She couldn't bear her 2 favorite countries fighting each other. So, in peak drama queen fashion, she took a pearl-handled pistol Hitler had gifted her and shot herself in the head. In a Munich park, on a bench. Spoiler, she survived. Barely. The bullet stayed in her skull, inoperable, and her mind never fully recovered. Hitler paid her medical bills, because of course, and in 1940, her mother dragged her back to England. Unity even told reporters, "I'm glad to be in England, even if I'm not on your side." Britain gasped. She wasn't arrested, not even imprisoned. Daddy pulled strings. But the nation was horrified. Unity spent her last years as a broken shell of a once dangerous girl boss. She lived in seclusion, mentally impaired, emotionally erratic. She talked like a child, ate like a toddler, but still disturbingly obsessed with Nazi ideology. One family friend recalled her saying she wanted to have children and would name her firstborn Adolf. Seriously. MI5 still kept tabs, especially after she started picking up RAF airmen for info. One boyfriend had to be transferred across the country to get away from her. She never fully recovered and died in 1948, aged just 33. No blaze of glory, no legacy, just a messy footnote Britain hoped you'd forget. So next time someone tells you history doesn't repeat itself, remind them of Unity Mitford, the Nepo baby who divided her bedroom like Europe, chased Hitler like he was Harry Styles, and died a PR disaster with a swastika brooch in her drawer. born rich, chose fascism, died forgotten. The Aryan it girl, who picked the worst side of history and never made it back.